So, things that are coming up in employment law. Well, first of all, we've got IR 35 introduced on the 6th of April 2021. I do a separate video on that, so I'm not going to say too much about that at this present time. Then, of course, on the 1st of July 2021, we have a brand new immigration scheme whereby people who are coming to work in the UK, who are outside of the UK, will have to have a sponsor, they'll have to have a job offer, they will have to take maintenance tests and also English language tests. In line with that as well, again, by the 30th of June 2021, we have the deadline for applications to the settlement scheme. So people have got to have been living in the UK by the 31st of the 12th, 2020, and they've got to put in their application by the 30th of June 2021. Now, I've read recently that they can put in a late application after that date, but they have got to show reasonable grounds why they were unable to do it in time. And then we've got, or hoped that we were getting, the Supreme Court's decision in Agnew versus PSNI. However, that particular case has been removed from the listings from the Supreme Court on the joint request of both parties. So we must presume that that is going to be settled or is in the process of being settled. So that means that we will actually in Northern Ireland be subject to the Court of Appeal's decision, and that will be binding, which leaves us a little bit undecided in terms of holidays, and also means that it looks like we're going to be slightly different to GB. And then we've got the Parental Bereavement Leave and Pay Bill, which we've been expecting, and it was introduced to the Northern Ireland Assembly, and that means that parents who unfortunately lose a child will be entitled to 1 or 2 weeks leave and pay. Some of you will be pleased to know that the Data Sharing Code of Practice was laid before Parliament on the 18th of May 2021. Now, the aim of this is to give employers confidence to share data in a fair, safe and transparent way, and dispels a lot of the myths surrounding the sharing of data, which will be very welcome. And finally, something that I just thought was interesting was that I read recently a global study done by Limeade Institute, and it was all about people returning to work and them being reluctant to return to work. 77% of people were reluctant to return to work because they were scared of COVID. 71% were reluctant to return to work because they felt they would have less flexibility when they came back into an office environment. And 68.5% were very reluctant and scared to travel on public transport.